This is Mike Lingle from Pro Forma, and I want to talk about how to set up your units for sale. So first of all, you can change the name. So if you come up here to the settings, first of all, make sure that your units business model, it's the middle one, is turned on. And then second, you can change this to whatever you want. So if you were selling devices, just change this to device. It'll figure out the plural for you. And then when you come down here, you will actually see that your section is called devices now. And so Pro Forma supports 3 different pricing tiers of devices, or 3 different devices in whatever case. The first tier is always active, but you can turn the second and third tier on and off. So I can activate and deactivate tiers 2 and 3. I'm going to turn all 3 pricing tiers on for now. And then if I have the tiers active, I can show the split in sales between them. So if I make tier 2 40%, it's going to automatically calculate how many tier 1 devices I sell based on how many tier 2 and tier 3. But if I deactivate these, then it'll just split. If I deactivate tier 3, it'll just split all of my sales between tier 1 and tier 2. I can also have different start months. So it could be that my first product I launch in month 3, my second product I launch in month 6, and my third product I launch in month 9. So I can also set the start month. So it could be that I launch my first product in month 1, my second product month 4, and my third product in month 7. That's probably more realistic than trying to launch 3 products in the same month. I can also set repeat purchases. And this actually becomes a big driver of growth. So this is powerful, but be a little careful with it, because this is saying I get repeat purchases from 1/3 of my customers every 3 months, which maybe isn't what's happening. If I'm selling devices, maybe it's once every 12 months, and maybe it's 20% of my customers. This can build a big snowball pretty quickly, so just be aware. The number of devices returned. This is returns and allowances. Obviously, you want to keep this number as small as possible, but you may find at the beginning that you get more returns, and then over time, year 2 and year 3, you get better at helping customers hold on to their devices. The implied cost to acquire a customer from your paid ads is determined in the sales funnel section. That's a separate video, but just scroll down to find that. And then for each tier, you have settings. So you have a wait list, and you'll see there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. You have a wait list, and these are customers that will immediately buy as soon as your product is active, which again, you set here. And you can set your retail price per unit, average number of whatever your units are per retail transaction. So again, this can very powerfully change your numbers. If people are only buying 1 unit per purchase, this can, and suddenly they start buying 2, 3, 10 units per purchase, that can really change your sales numbers. So again, these are powerful. If you're offering discounts, coupons, whatever, that's in here. If you have any kind of setup fee for your device, you can add that in here or take it away. And then it gives you the actual price. And this includes your marketplace. If you're selling off of Amazon, for example, Amazon may be taking a percentage of your sales for listing you on their marketplace and fulfilling for you. So that's also set in the sales funnel section below. This gives you your actual gross merchandise value adjusted. You can also set up wholesaling. So if you're working with partners, they will purchase at the wholesale price. Wholesale can have setup fees, and that'll give you an adjusted number for your wholesale price. You can do the same thing for tier 2, and you can do the same thing for tier 3. They all have different settings. And again, you can activate or deactivate. So if I turn off tier 3, now I only have 2 products, and I don't have to worry about the tier 3 settings. So that's how you set up your units or devices, or if you're doing, manufacturing clothes or whatever, this is how you set up the pricing for that. Thanks so much.